I need y'all to hit the like button, man. See, I've been dropping some of these videos and ain't nobody been hitting the like button. And so the algorithm sent me a message on my phone. I was like, hello, algorithm. It was like, hey, dog, you suck. I was like, why you saying I suck, dog? I be putting out that fire. It said, no, dog, you suck because nobody hit the like button. So we back to that phase where nobody wants to hit the button. So I'm coming back with a gentle reminder saying, hit the damn button, man. Yeah. Hit the damn button. Now, I think that's about as gentle as we can get. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this video, we doing some stuff. I got a little bit tired of talking about politics, right? Because some of the stuff that pertains to politics has got to play itself out. We about to see some arrests coming down the pipeline. And, you can kind of like, oh, they're going to arrest them, woo. And so I said, let me go ahead and take them on some research. Yeah, we went back to DARPA. And then DARPA led us to this whole bio micro electronics, and then we found the damn replicators. Yeah. We found the replicators, and I want you to know that the replicators are already here. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you that there are real life replicators.
Hold on one second. We about to get to the bottom of this, ladies and gentlemen. This don't make no sense whatsoever. Welcome to the Dark Waters channel, where we explore mysteries, figure out the truth, dive into politics, and anything else you want to know about. That's what we doing over here, baby. Let's go.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The one and only James Williams, Dark Waters, and I'm back. And I've been sitting here doing a little bit of research. I mean, I've been building out my limits as much as I can. And the political field is just it's raced with just chock full of craziness, to the point to where I wish I had been mapping this prior to, because some things are starting to jump out, but I'm kind of tired of it. And so I went back. When I get tired of talking about politics, I run over to DARPA because I want to see what the future is. And for those of you who've been following me for a long time, you know that we're just not. I don't research stuff just to be researching. Like, I wanted to see what their future investments were, the possibility of future investments, and then locate some of them and see if they were, on the pink sheets, or if they were, nonprofits, where things were. I found one, and I haven't done the rest of the research, but I found some interesting things, and I'll just share this with you. If you want just to see how I do my research to get to conclusions, I'm happy to share it with you and show you that I always work backwards. So with the mindset that if they're talking about it, it's already done. So for example, when we go to DARPA and DARPA says, can biology revolutionize microelectronics?
I firmly believe that really interesting things happen at the intersections of two different technologies. And one of the intersections that seems really ripe for investment right now is the intersection between.
I'm sorry, guys, I hit the wrong button.
Believe that really interesting things happen at the intersections of two different technologies. And one of the intersections that seems really ripe for investment right now is the intersection between organic and inorganic materials. A lot of people talk about bioelectronics. I very deliberately don't say that, because invariably when I say bioelectronics to somebody, they tell me about electronics for bio purposes. But I want to step back from that and think about how biology can help in this electronics world. How can I use biology to either solve fundamental problems that I have in the microelectronic space?
Let me stop this and say, well, let me let her finish.
Or how I can use biology as a disruptor to the microelectronic space. This is a field that I think is out there in the research community, but it's really at its infancy, which I think makes it a super exciting time to come and try it out and see if it works. That's why DARPA is the place to take this on. It's okay to be wrong if what you do creates the next revolution, even though your hypothesis was not strictly correct. The learning that you do here is going to propel research into a direction where things are really going to matter.
All right, so let's just start with this premise. That is a marketing piece, right? And I guess we can go there. That's a marketing piece. So DARPA is telling people, hey, we're working on microsystems with biology, not microsystems in biology, microsystems with biology. And if you've been working on this, we would like to recruit you and you come over and work with us. That's basically what that is. And the premise behind the research that I do, this is for the future of my bloodline to see if there's something that I can buy, something I get involved in. The premise thought is that everything we've been lied to about so much that the belief that, for example, Mark Zuckerberg is really some kind of freaking genius is flawed at its core. Or Jeff Bezos, and even Elon Musk, as much as I like him, is flawed at its core that these are super duper genius men. Now, don't get me wrong, these are very intelligent men. No one can sit there and say that Elon Musk is not intelligent. But the issue that you find yourself looking into is that if you do ample research, you'll discover that majority of these things that these people are talking about came from this organization. And so we'll jump off of that. We'll just jump from this real quick and jump around for a second. Let me see if I can find some of those things I was looking at to prove the point. Let me find old Bezos. Mark Zuckerberg was in the news today talking about um, brain chips and a whole bunch of random foolishness. He was in the news over that. And I'm sitting there saying, this guy is in the news. Don't get me wrong, he's not a dummy, but he's in the news because he was put in position, right? And so you're seeking to see who or what's being put in position in the future so you don't miss the opportunity to take advantage of who or what is being put in position. Here it is. For example, watch this. Watch all these names. Sam Altman eyeball scanning ID device debuts in U.S. market. So Sam Altman, who's the founder of ChatGTP, is trying to put an eyeball scanning device into the market. Elon Musk blasts Wall Street Journal report claiming Tesla is searching for a new CEO. Zuckerberg wants you to have a bunch of AI friends. And then federal judge blasts Apple for willfully violating antitrust order. Refers case to criminal prosecutors. So when I'm scrolling through the news and I see this, and I see Zuckerberg wants you to have AI friends, Altman is doing eyeball scanning, you know that these men have been chosen for these positions. Now, what the decision making criteria is, man, I don't freaking know. I don't care what the decision making criteria is, quite frankly, because I don't want to be chosen. But I am looking to profit off of some of this stuff that's coming in the future because there don't seem to be a way to stop it. And so that was the premise that we're working with. And then we work our way backwards. This show, I mean, this is real research. This is just me recording my research and speaking my thought process as to what I'm trying to find. So, this ain't one of the ones where I'm going to be acting crazy. I'm just logically trying to figure some things out and taking you on a journey with me. Get back over here. So we get to the point to where we start researching, and we're talking about um, micro electronics inside of biology. Can biology revolutionize microelectronics? The premise is that they've already done it. That when DARPA, the Defense Research Agency of the United States of America, comes out and starts to market for people to come into the organization, they've already made a substantial amount of progress in this thing. It's not like, oh, we don't know nothing. No. These are the genius brain bugs of all genius brain bugs. You understand what I'm saying? You don't go no deeper than this organization. And so I started trying to find people who had contracts with DARPA. And this is how I ran across these people. Now remember, everybody talking about Elon Musk got the brain chip. Elon Musk got the brain chip, right? But there's BlackRock Neurological that has it too.
All right, so let's first just kind of initial run, exercise those brain muscles. We're not going to use it for training, but keep following along.
All right.
Damn it. That's what I hate about this. You click any button.
All right, so let's first just kind of initial run, exercise those brain muscles. We're not going to use it for training, but keep following along.
All right. I've always been a creative person. Okay. Who's ready? Okay, good boy. Up here, give me this. I do anything from photoshopping to interior design. Art just came natural to me. But when I had the accident, everything changed instantly. It took a lot for me to come out of that depression. I just had to accept my new normal. Good.
How do you feel?
I feel good. Thank you, Desiree.
You're welcome.
All right, James, you ready?
I'm all set. And I came across this program where your brain can interface with a computer.
I'm just going to do a quick test.
I didn't even hesitate. I said, sign me up.
All right, so what we have here is our view into James's brain. Each one of those neurons is telling us something about what James wants or experiences in the world. And we can use that to train statistical models and allow his brain activity to drive motion of the cursor.
I'm imagining following that cursor, kind of like a PlayStation controller. To think that I can control the computer, the cursor, just by thinking about it is mind-blowing. But now I'm going to apply it to what I love to do the most, Photoshop. So right now I'm just gonna do a simple blend of 3 different photos. We're gonna put her face in the background.
That's crazy.
Get like a soft
That's
brush.
that shit that crazy. That shit that crazy, dog. That's crazy. This Negro is doing Photoshop with his brain. This is crazy. That man is effectively a whole entire cyborg. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to cut y'all off. That just blew my mind. It's one thing to see somebody sitting there going, deet, 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 and then to see somebody moving around Photoshop. Wow. What does that mean? That means there's somebody, the original person, the very first person that they got this to work on, the original, is somewhere sitting in a room, like in a chair, like what's the guy's name on the X-Men? Damn, Charles Xavier, right? The original dude is a Charles Xavier just sitting there connected to the whole internet. Just one dude, some kind of freaking helmet device connected to his head, monitors in front of him, and he been doing this for 30 years. If they ain't killed him by mistake or something. This is crazy, man.
To fade and make my brush a little bigger. I'm just gonna fade.
We need to create a new Bob Ross series with you in Photoshop.
Art is something that I can do that belongs to me. It gives me control over something that's just me. I don't need assistance. I don't need someone to hold the spoon and feed me. Art allows me to have an identity again. Well, BlackRock's technology has given me hope. It gave me hope that someday I will be able to interface with not just the computer, but my environment. So sky's the limit with things that I could create.
That's wild. That's all the way wild. No, I want the damn, I want a piece of that. I don't want the regular BlackRock. I want a piece of that. I want in on that. But clearly, you can't get in on that because it's a privately held firm. So I can't get in on it. But I want in on that. I want some of that. Yeah, I want some of that right there. Yeah, I want some of that right there. All right, back on to the research. All right, so that led me to this, which is crazy. This shit right here. I'm scared. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm actually scared to play the video because it's like, yeah, in order to play our video, we need to access, download, and save all your information of who you are. Um, hell no. Hell to the no, to the no. I'll watch somebody else watch your video. Watch this. Sustainable living technology, right? Sustainable living technology. The concept, when you hear that, it makes you think, you know, like technology for you to live sustainably, right? No, that ain't what the hell they talking about. They talking about living technology, like this mouse is alive and it moves, and it's sustainable, meaning it's not going to biodegrade over time. So micro robots that can live a long time. They talking about the damn replicators, man. And I'm telling you, they already got damn replicators. Yeah, they got replicators right now. In a recent article in a high profile journal, Advanced Materials, researchers in Chemnitz show just how close and necessarily the transition to sustainable living technology is. Sustainable living technology. Based upon the morphogenesis of self-assembling electronic modules, the strengthening the recent membership of Chemnitz University of Technology with European Center of Living Technology, ECLT, in Venice. To be clear with you, man, we in sci-fi world already. You know, there was stories that came to me that Roger and Steve gave that I didn't believe some of the stuff they said. Like, imagine sitting there for over a year negotiating with people about what you gonna say and what you ain't gonna say. What part of a story you gonna tell, what part of a story you're not gonna tell. And then there were limits to the stuff that I could not tell because I ain't believe it. I ain't believe it. I was like, this some bull crap. And it was one of those things where, despite all the credible evidence that I had been shown, despite everything that I could go trace myself, that they said, locations, police reports, that happened. And it is not a matter of exactly how it happened, but it happened at that location on that day at that time, right? They told me about self-replicating robots and nanobots that go inside people's bodies and heal their bodies. They told me. And I said, no, that ain't possible. That's some old Stargate universe, um, you know, type stuff. Where they in Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? And they got the replicators and they got the wraith that go and they stick in your heart, go and you shrivel up. Yeah, that's some foolishness. But no, it's real. Ladies and gentlemen, it's real. I'm sorry. See, that's why sometimes I'll be putting out videos because sometimes I just sit here and be talking to myself out loud like this shit crazy. Pardon my language, sorry, Jesus, I didn't mean to do that. This is crazy. It is now apparent that let me keep reading this. Make sure it's on the screen. Move it over. Watch it. Watch what they say. Don't believe me. Just watch what they say and move it like that. That way you can see it as I scroll it down. Yeah, I'm gonna do like that. Remind me I need to move this back before I go back over. Watch it, watch this, watch it. It is now apparent that the mass-produced artifacts of technology in our increasingly dense population world, whether electronic devices, cars, batteries, phones, household appliances, or industrial robots, are increasingly at odds with the sustainable bond ecosystem achieved by living organisms based on cells over millions of years. Meaning, all this crap we making, it ain't dying. It's just sitting there and then rotting away. Cells provide organisms with a soft and sustainable environmental interaction with complete recycling of material components, except in few notable cases like the creation of oxygen in an atmosphere and the fossil fuels reserves of oil and coal as a result of missing biocatalysts, meaning, yeah, you need a biocatalyst. Like oil, you need to burn that bitch. Pardon my language. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Coal, you need to burn it and then get the smoke and then it go into the environment and go where it need to go. All right. However, the fantastic information content of biological cells, gigabits of information in DNA alone, and the complexities of protein biochemistry for metabolism seem to place a cellular approach well beyond the current capabilities of technology and prevent the development of intrinsically sustainable technology. Smartlets, here is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I wanted to get to. Smartlets, tiny changing modules that collectively self-organize to large, more complex systems. That's a damn replicator, man. That's a whole entire replicator. Replicator! Ah! What the hell, man? That's a replicator. Let me read it again. Smartlets, tiny shape changing modules that collectively self-organize to large, more complex systems. They got replicators. You know what? The hell with it. Watch this. You don't believe me? Watch this. Oh, hold on. This is what I found earlier. Let me show you the replicators before I go to the other replicators. Come on, where you went? Stop showing me that crap. Here he is. He gonna talk about it. He downloaded the video. I ain't downloading the video. University of what the hell is Chemnitz anyway? TU Chemnitz. That sounds like some government damn run facility. Yeah, TU Chemnitz wants you to. We wanna know who you are. You don't need to know who the hell I am. Watch this.
Microelectronic modules with the ability to self-assemble into complex artificial organisms. These modules incorporate silicon chips that can store data, functions, and even self-fabrication instructions, imitating biological cells.
Damn replicators. Let me This music gonna mess me up, but that's all right. We might not make no money on this. We just gonna go. We might not even release this. We might not even release this because you acting a fool. You done cursed 2 times. You're screaming because your mind is blown, man.
Electronic modules with the ability to self-assemble into complex artificial organisms. These modules incorporate silicon chips that can store data, functions, and even self-fabrication instructions, imitating biological cells carrying encoded DNA. Smartlets possess the ability to communicate and self-sort for recycling, which allows for reusability in different organisms. They also perform tasks collectively, including error correction, and that is critical in enabling robust and adaptive systems.
That's a damn replicator. Then let me break it down to you like this, ladies and gentlemen. You buy a bunch of replicators, and you tell them replicators, hey, I need a desktop computer. And them little bastards starts going like, they connect to each other, and then they make a damn desktop computer. They make the cord, they make everything. Then you say, hey, I'm through using my computer for the day. I need a ramp to go down these stairs. And them niggas, they little robotic behinds go, and they make a ramp. Man, that's terrifying. Man, the best way, Stargate, Universe, replicators. Now I want to show you. Stop it. Just give me a video of the damn replicators. Because it wasn't Stargate Universe, it was Stargate SG-1. Stargate, replicators. And then here we go. Yeah. That's enough. That's what we dealing with. Damn replicators, man. Nah, I done moved around so much. I'm around here acting like I got something wrong with me. Hold on. Now I got to remove myself from the screen, add myself back to the screen. Hold on, I'll be back. It's crazy. Add. Alright, I'm back. I ain't supposed to be over there though. I'm supposed to be down here. Alright. The point I make is these people currently have replicators. Now watch this. Let's go back. Because this wouldn't really get freaky. Everybody be like, I'm a researcher. Dog Waters, you're not a real researcher. You haven't researched nothing. You know, all his stories was fake because he didn't research. And then you give a whole research paper about what you found as for cryptids. And then you say, anybody else want to research something for 20 damn years? If you're researching cryptids for 20 damn years, you's an idiot. You farting in bathtubs. You simple jack. Yeah, simple jack. Let me stop playing. Simple jack. When this article came out. Where is the date, baby? Now these are things, these videos of them self-replicating. I ain't clicking that. Watch, let me even show you. When you click it, look what it say. Embedding of external providers' content. I'm not embedding nothing. I'm just trying to read it. Look at it. I'm a camera going crazy again. That's all right. I don't need to see. Y'all need to see me. Watch this. Embedding of externals, content providers' content. The display of embedded external content on the platform YouTube, of Kimwich University of Technology and therefore connection. You know what? Let's go. Let's just go to your. I want to see the rest of your replicators. So we're gonna do this. We just gonna go down. And we're gonna go to YouTube. If you got it on YouTube, you can't tell me I can't look at it, homie. You can't tell me nothing. But if I get it from your website, all right, then we're gonna look at Smartlets. And of course, the Smartlets ain't on their damn YouTube channel. Let me go back. Let me search your channel for Smartlets. Make sure I'm spelling it right. Smartlet. Yeah, Smartlets. Let's. Smartlets. Let me see if you're going to show me your Smartlet video. No, you're not going to show me your Smartlet video. You want to know why? Because you're trying to spy on me because you're connected to the government and wherever the hell you are. Where are you? Where is this university? Where in the world is this university? No. I probably should never click the link in the first place. I click on too many things. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, that look like German or something or Europe. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I do this so you don't have to do it. This is why I do my research so you don't have to do it. That's not really why I do it. I do it because I'm about making money and I'm trying to get to the paper. But you just so happen to be benefiting from it. Watch this. All right, so this is 2019. They're talking about bioelectronics gain popularity in 2019, the rise of bioelectric medicine. All right. Yeah, they got full on replicators. They got full on replicators. That little bitty, whoa, what is that thing? What are you? What are y'all talking about? MIT introduces smart pill for bowel disease. What? What? In a partnership with Boston University and other research institutions, MIT has developed a smart pill designed to diagnose and treat bowel disease. What do you mean, diagnose and treat? A major success of research was the pill's miniaturization to approximately the size, 1/6 of the size of the earlier prototypes. The pill itself combines engineered bacteria with microelectronics and a compact battery. When ingested, the engineered bacteria within the pill detects specific molecules like nitric oxide, which are indicative of bowel conditions such as Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Upon detection, these bacteria produce light as a response. The pill's microelectronics then converts the light into a wireless transmission signal, which is transmitted in real time to a smartphone. The real-time data transmission allows for immediate intervention, opening doors for more effective and timely treatments. This innovative approach offers non-invasive alternatives like traditional diagnosis methods of colonoscopies. Moreover, it can be detected short-lived biomarkers which are often missed by existing diagnostic techniques. So I take a pill, which I remember covering smart pills a while ago. Take this pill to go in my stomach, be like, oh yeah, you got, Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis or whatever the hell it is. And then it reports it back to me. Well, they can just ram the thing on my bum hole and go up there and look and test and see. Why I got to put a pill in me? And when does the pill come out? How long is the pill inside of me? They're going to push this on people. Let me see something. They're going to push it on people. They're a company on the market. They're gonna push this down everybody's throat. You gonna go to get your colonoscopy, and they be like, "No, we don't do it that way anymore. Where we just jam it up your bum hole. You take this pill, and it feeds the data back to us." All right, back to while it's doing that. Um, yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. And let me where YouTube went. I'm not clicking your video, but clearly they got self-replicating robots out here in these streets, which is kind of scary. I mean, if you think about it, you sitting at home and you thinking you safe inside your house, and somebody sends a little robot, the damn robot can go up under your door frame or find little gaps to get into your house. They can all meet up in the living room and replicate into a damn. They might not be able to replicate into a human, but they replicate into something that's dangerous enough to kill you. I mean, hell, they could just replicate to your ceiling and turn into a knife and just drop off and stab you in your heart, and then come back out to go about their business. Everybody be like, "Well, we can't find a murder weapon. We don't know who murdered them, but because a robot murdered you. A whole bunch of robots murdered you." I'm so tempted to click this. Oh, screw it. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking it. I give you some consent. Now, come on. Let me see a damn video. Is it pooping? Well, what did it do? Self-assembly of planar microelectronic structure into an accordion-shaped smartlet. Movement of artificial. Oh, hell no. Hell no. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Let me explain something to you. Come on, camera. Quit it. No, you don't act right. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? That looked like something that's designed to go inside your bloodstream. Yeah. That looked like, now, it's mighty funny my camera didn't start acting crazy till I started messing with these damn whatchamajiggums. But it's okay. That looked like something that's designed to go into your bloodstream and swim around in your bloodstream. Yeah, that looked like nanotechnology, self-replicating robots to go inside of your entire bloodstream. Look at that thing. Hold on, let me make sure you can see it. Yeah, I didn't gave myself up to the people. Now they gonna come get me, so I might as well play it. Look at it. Why it's got to wiggle like that? Unless it's planning on swimming somewhere. Where you going, homie? So they take an accordion shape, and then that accordion shape, yeah, they take the accordion shape, and then that accordion shape allows them to assemble into anything. Construction of main body of artificial rotor for nearby 1,000 smartlets. Yeah, so that accordion design allows them to. That's actually freaking genius. Wow. Yeah, that's actually freaking genius. All this is based on origami too. That's actually genius. Hey, listen, don't murder me, people. I don't want no smoke. I'm just about here. I'm about learning and make get my money. Don't be coming around here whacking me because I'm gonna dig into your website, University of Technology, and the European Capital of Culture, which that I don't know what that sounds like. The damn DARPA of Europe. Don't come over here with none of your damn self-replicating robots or sending nobody knocking on my door talking about wee and shooting at me. All right? Don't do it. Do not do it. It's not that serious to me. It's not that serious. Not the guy you shoot. Just bring me a bag filled with money. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here.